We're live. Hey guys, this is Kaede Kisaragi Plays. Here we are with more Death Stranding. Now, I just came off from trying out the amazing Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2, and I am in a very good mood, so I'm ready to begin dying over and over again because we are in the middle of a boss fight. So, let's get right into it. Last time we wound up being transported to a battlefield in the middle of World War II. And Matt Mikkelsen showed up again. Also, my wrist's kind of hurting from playing Tony Hawk, as it tends to get when I'm getting too frustrated, too hyped, too excited at the same time. I need to find some guns. Let me adjust my cargo. Okay. We gotta find that man so he can give BB back to me. Got ya? Gotcha?
Sam, over here. Sam.
Lou.
The little one should be working again. Let me see.
Why don't you just connect him?
Oh, well then.
Uh-oh.
Maybe this is a special beach for soldiers who died in battle.
Maybe
That's
we
a
should get
theory.
the hell out of here.
Yes.
I'm surprised. I thought you would have abandoned BB by now.
Destroyed precious hardware? Never.
Uh-oh.
So, do you still share memories? I see.
Stay here. Seems like I got other memories to tend to. I'm taking him down as you get us both out of here.
Hopefully.
You know, Sam, I'm starting to understand why BB is so important to you.
Huh?
It's just a tool. Life and death are supposed to be irrelevant. But we've got attached to each other all the same, haven't we?
Kid's not just a tool. Name's Lou.
Lou, huh? That's a good name.
He got stuck. Uh-oh. Another headache, Sam? Oh no, it's just the bell. Just the bell ringing very, very loudly. Creepy baby. And he woke up. Why do you care about smoking when you're dead? Then again, I guess that makes perfect sense. I need to find some guns. Yeah, that was my point.
I want my baby back. Baby.
I want it found.
Baby.
Ride him up. Give me back my TV.
Like hell!
Hold back and hunt down. We need reinforcements. Man.
Let's go shotgun now. Baby, he wants his baby back, ribs.
I want my baby back.
But baby got back.
Everywhere to me.
No one to me.
My dear baby. Go. Dad.
In fact, I'll remember to switch to grenades later.
I will fight. Pick up the pace. Weapon free.
That wasn't so smart. I like shooting him. Feels good when I shoot him.
We need reinforcements. Go. Light him up.
Hold on. Switching to assault rifle. Hold on. Grenade.
Keep your eyes peeled. Get on here.
You arrived just in time for the war sector.
We need reinforcements. Go. Find a place to hide.
think I done it. It was a lot easier now because I didn't have to hide in the trenches. I could just run around. So, what up, Mads Mikkelsen? Are you gonna give up now? I know he probably has a name, but it's Mads Mikkelsen. That's what we call him.
This is all my fault. I should never have put you in that prison.
Really, what did you expect was gonna happen, Sam? Just one of the cuddle. Pretty much, I guess. Uh-oh. We're about to see him die. When are you not lurking around, Sector? That's like all you do usually. BB. Every one of you. Like one of you. Are we gonna eject on the snowy mountain during the tornado again, or are we gonna eject somewhere else? Ow. Somewhere else, apparently. Well, then I guess I have been doing things right, because I have always been streaming like nobody's watching. Fuck!
Lou?
Okay, this is the real one. This is the real one.
Lou. How's little Lou doing?
Evil baby indeed.
No response.
Well, look at that. That child's taking a shine to me.
Of course he has, you idiot! You connected to him before you gave him to me!
I'm cold, so I had you brought here.
Don't be stupid!
You were right.
You were supposed to be the guy who knows how these things work.
World. I put your cargo and gear in your private box. You slept for a whole day, you know. Slept like the dead. I'm already back in Capital Knot. Fragile's beach has been coming in handy.
Ew.
Sam.
There's more than one way to interpret what you just said, Tibor, and all of them sound disgusting.
Oh, baby, if he'd have made it, I should have pieced it together sooner.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I found some records from 10 years ago. A death, sudden, in the middle of a town. Young woman in the prime of her life. Nobody knew until it was too late. A void out. Her husband, who was a member of Bridges, had dooms. He tried, but he couldn't get to her in time.
Sam.
The whole town was wiped off the map, leaving nothing but a big crater and him. Because he was a repatriate.
So
People
that's...
wanted answers. Did the man hide his wife's body on purpose? The only survivor was the only suspect.
Stream is going strong, Sector.
He was easy to blame, and people did. And pretty soon, they were blaming Bridges too. The man felt responsible, so he left.
Ah, so that's why he
And his
abandoned
wife
Bridges.
Her name was Lucy. She'd been pregnant, poor woman. They were going to name their son Lou.
Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
President Strand told me. She talked about you all the time.
You know, Sector, that I can't sing during the stream.
She said.
You wanna shut the fuck up?
Calm down, Sam. Take a seat. I told you before about my body. 70% harvested from cadavers. Do you want to know?
How is your body
why?
made from dead bodies?
Because the story you've heard is one I made up. The truth is, I'm Frankenstein's monster. Artificial. Grown from pluripotent stem cells.
Because this is a Kojima
When
game.
that vital spark didn't manifest in all my organs, they replaced the defective ones with those of the dead. I never had a birthday. I'm a soulless meat puppet. No ka, a dead man. People born the traditional way have beaches. You have one. BB too. But I have no such connections. No mother.
So if he dies,
Afterlife.
he dies.
Beach.
He can't even go to the afterlife.
See now why I'm so
Probably.
obsessed with it all? Why I joined Bridges?
And now I understand why he has a big
The
stitch
battlefield.
on his brain.
Now that was an awful beach. But strangely, I didn't hate it. Because I knew you were coming for me. I've never felt that before. Connected to someone, anyone. You didn't have to cut all ties and walk away. The president was right about that much.
Wasn't anything to walk away from. It's not like I was ever welcome there.
Come on, even I was welcome. Oh, that. You were holding it. It's an old dog tag, US issue. Wasn't easy prying it out of your hand. Clifford Unger, as you can see. I looked him up in our database. Found a match. He was US Army Special Forces. Fought in Kosovo.
Way to break the climate, the mood here, Sector.
Well, that's all I've managed to dig up so far. You must be caked in chiral matter from the battlefield.
Yes, I am.
Time for a shower, I'd say. Oh, I won't be joining you this time. The Heartman issue is no longer a concern. I've seen to it that our conversations won't be recorded.
Well, let's take a shower then.
Sam, do you copy? As you might have suspected, time here stopped while you two were on that battlefield. If my thinking is correct, the dimension to which you traveled is a kind of beach. To explain a little, our bodies are
Ha!
all occupy the same world, but our souls are
Kaboom!
of beach
You know you're tired when you sit down in the shower.
Those anythings form a multiverse. However, if many people die at once, their beaches can become entangled, creating a strand field. This phenomenon is exacerbated in wartime by omnipresent feelings of resentment and despair. Beaches are more easily and frequently entangled.
I kinda wish I had a big shower like this, you know?
Vanish and experiences cycle endlessly. Picture it like a record player. The needle skips, playing the same phrase again and again. They're fighting a battle that has no beginning or end. Round and round it goes.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
In World War II, which is strange, given that the man you encountered, Clifford Unger, played no part in that conflict. I can't explain it, but if you can connect me to the chiral network, who knows what we might discover.
To be fair, I need a loofah myself. Just kidding.
Still there, Sam? If so, I have a request. When you're ready, head upstairs to the delivery terminal.
Question: where the flying hell am I right now? Oh, Mountain Knot City. Okay. Let's check the email. I said email. Desmond's winter coat and boots should be somewhere nearby. You can take the order at the delivery terminal at Mountain Knot City. Ba-ba-ba. We just welcomed a new life into the world. Have you tried using power gloves? If you lose your footing and start to slip, the gloves will help you catch yourself before you slide right off a cliff. They make decent weapons too if things get hairy. I know. Electric Punch! Watch out for whiteout. Too late. Connection keeps us alive. Lets you power through snowdrifts and over rocky terrain, and about how the boost mode lets you charge up slopes and across rivers without draining any endurance. The paintings of whales and dolphins that's covered in those caves might have been painted by Neanderthals. I have a friend nearby, would like you to deliver something too. I already did this one. Ugh. Okay. Whoops. Prepper interview. Who the hell? They called the fetuses they used bridge babies, and the experiments became known as BB experiments. Put an end to all further BB experiments that had all data destroyed. Okay. Let's refresh ourselves with a little bit of the bubbly. The bubbly that isn't bubbly. You didn't need to toss it so hard, Sam. And now to finish. The Stone Cold Steve Austin Special.
Right in your face.
It's Monster Energy usually, but in some bases, because I deliver this kind of beer to from one place to another, they get this instead of Monster Energy. I interpret that the fourth wall break moments with Sam inside the shelter is just him trying to cope with being alone, you know? I think that's the whole point. You... Zach! Hey, Zach. Let's check on BB. Aww. So adorable. What the hell? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the flying fuck was... Hold on, what's that shining over there? Ooh. Okay, let's get out of here before any more drug-induced drug trips go on. Well, whatever stuff that might be going on with you right now, Zach, hope things cheer up eventually. You're always welcome here when you need something to clear your mind and relax, you know?
John, is that you? What are you doing here? My wife's checked in. I don't want to repeat of last year.
Hey, I think that's Heartman.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
It sounds like Heartman.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
Yeah, he sure likes his hugs indeed.
Clear. All weapons.
Sam, the west side of that region is covered by a massive tar belt. Beyond it is Edgenut City, the last bastion of civilization you'll find that far out. It's your final destination. Once you use the qubit to connect it, the chiral network will span the entire continent. The rebirth of America is so close.
Damn, I thought I would like have a whole different map or something before we got there.
We need you to bring her home.
Okay, Zach.
But before you cross the tar belt, there's one more knot we need you to tie. Heartman will help you get it done.
Sam, I'd like for you to bring me a few things. First, the dog tags you took from that soldier.
Why?
Put them away in a pocket so you don't misplace them. Second, Mama's corpse.
Why?
Her body shows no signs of necrosis, and I, for one, would like very much to know the reason why. Closer study may yield information that could prove instrumental in helping us to overcome the death stranding. Suffice it to say, 1 minute remaining. I don't have much time. See to your preparations. I'll be waiting.
Did you call collect for me?
On the terminal.
First of all, what do we have here? A lot of orders. Orders for Sam. I think first of all I'm gonna do the recovery winter clothes mission. Now let me get my equipment. The all-terrain skeleton. The power gloves, let's wear them. Let's bring a few blood bags. Let's bring a PCC. Some hematic grenades might be good as well. A climbing anchor or two. And the assault rifle maybe? No, I think I'm gonna leave the assault rifle here. Instead, I'm gonna get the anti-BB gun.
Order assigned.
BT gun. Fabricate. One anti-BT handgun. A non-lethal assault rifle. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on.
Thanks, Sam. Keep up with the work.
Let me take a look on the map. So it's here I gotta go. And to get there, the easiest way would be first to go here. Yeah.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Let me do some restoration. Okay, this is the general direction I need to go. Let me measure the distance here. Hold on. I think I might be able to. Yeah, I think I could go around here maybe to and place a zip line here. How's my bandwidth? I have only enough bandwidth for one more zipline. I gotta make sure it connects. I think if I place the zip line on top of here, I might be able to zip to both sides. Let's see. You messaged me. Okay, man. I understand. You can take whatever time you need to deal with what you're dealing with. You don't have to worry about anything, okay? You're welcome back whenever you can. Just remember, you are always among friends here. Yeah, I understand, man. Whatever help we can provide just by being our silly usual selves, we're happy to provide. Ow. How far am I? Not quite far enough, but sadly I need to make some distance. I need to be far enough and tall enough in order to make this work. Let's see, how far am I now? Yeah, this distance here is good. Let's build here. And then, when next I can build something, I'm gonna build a zip line down there.
Come on, hurry up.
Construction complete.
Okay, somewhere in here. It's okay, man. You don't have to tell me everything if you don't want to.
There we go.
Okay, deeper we go then. Ah, there it is. Found it. It's all the way down there. I think I'm gonna use a rope. I don't wanna die. Wow, just barely got it. Nice. Problem is that I can't really climb up the rest of the rope now. Ow! That hurt. Okay, now I just gotta make my way back to town.
That's okay. That's alright. That's it. Everything's okay.
Okay.
Keep on keeping on.
Now let's just make our way back. Running out of juice on my batteries. Let's just go to the zip line. There's a lot of stuff over there. What's all that stuff? Ah, it's other porters. Never mind.
There we go.
All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Keep on keeping on. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Hello. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Let's return Deadman's winter clothes.
Hey, Sam. Welcome back. Tough journey as always, I bet.
Yeah. You try and climb a snowy mountain yourself.
Wow, you really took great care of everything. I mean, honestly, you'd be hard-pressed to call this... We're going to get through this because of you. Thank you, Sam.
Good work. New order available.
Fragile?
How did you get this? I don't know what to say, except thanks.
What did I find? Dandelion seeds. Dandelion
Thank you
seeds.
for your contribution.
How do you pronounce that word? Is it dandelion or dandelion? Oh boy. This is gonna be a little bit rougher. We might want to bring some ladders with us, maybe. go. We gotta deliver a corpse.
All right, Sam. Take care of her. And don't worry, she won't go necro. Milligan special.
Why is she special, though?
Funny if these Ha of ours ended up being the key to saving us all.
Order assigned. Begin and scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Let me get my batteries charged. There's a charge station not too far from here.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
God damn it.
Alright, Zach. See you later.
There we go.
Begin and scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Ah, crap, it's too far.
Beginning weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons restrictions lifted.
But I think the other zip line can connect there, so let's try that one. This makes my job a lot easier. Where am I supposed to go again? I'm supposed to go that direction. Okay. So much better being able to see the big T's instead of having to just run like hell. Too much to the right. Hold on. Okay, going the right direction now. Now let's see. Yikes, I totally went in the wrong direction. I was supposed to go here, I went there. Switch to the anti-BT handgun again. Now slow and steady we make our way to where we're supposed to go. Outside the chiral network. That's a fancy place you got here, man.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
Why do I never get 3 stars on the first delivery?
Request to join UCA. Registered. Awaiting Cupid connection.
The guy won't even talk to me directly. Seriously? Really? That's all that I managed to unlock? Thermal pad.
Please proceed into the facility with the cadaver. Good work.
What? What's that timer there? Why do... What's going on? What is this? What? Is that the reason why he never actually talks to us all that much? He keeps himself like sedated or something. He wanna be sedated by the Ramones. He had family at some point.
Heartman.
Cardiac arrest?
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Is he trying to induce himself into death so he can visit his family in the beach? Episode 8. Heartman.
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down. Glad you could make it, Sam. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am.
Popeye the Sailor Man?
Ah, please, lay her down there. Still no sign of them.
Sign of who?
You know your heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return. 60 deaths and 60 resurrections per day.
Why?
60 opportunities to search the beach for my departed
That's
family.
why.
This is how I live.
Obsessed with your family.
So, while you've traveled to and from the sea an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549.
But is your family dead, or are they alive?
I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child. It's like looking at the shape of my heart The doctors called it myocardial cordiphomia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Heartman's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should. It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them, day after day after day.
Oh, so you could say goodbye.
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying. Spending eternity.
Where are you going with this, Heartman?
Which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You want to commit suicide? 20 likes!
Would see us reunited. Then yes. But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Heartman. I'm glad we could have this conversation. A body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive. The perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
Mummy, mama,
What's wrong?
get it?
Where's the other thing you were supposed to bring? Ah, found it. Behold.
Wait, dead man.
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether. And this was Mama's? Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam.
What do you
Enough
intend to
set
do?
my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
What do you intend to do with that?
Gets cut short. I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child. One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. Even if my every visit raises new questions. I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell?
I think it's kind of obvious now.
Normally the souls of the dead move on.
Not the ones
beach
with a
is
grudge.
just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side. But if regret, resentment, a fervent
grudge.
desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned. Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling the strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He almost forgot that. Well, that's creepy. He's not a pregnant woman, Tibor. Oh man. It's a funeral march that's playing. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially onerous. Defecation, pollution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot.
Wait, did you crack yourself while you were dying there?
And intercourse, I suppose. Verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either. Do you read, Sam? Listen to music. Watch films. You know, I keep busy.
That's
I
a lot
have
of DVDs
collection
there.
of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window. All from before the Death Stranding, of course. But honestly, the 21 minutes I spend here, all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the search.
This guy's obsessed.
But my soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me.
No count on a hug. Thanks for the like.
As it happens, I've read about your circumstances.
That's what, 60 points now that he gave us?
In an accident, too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void outs. The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach.
Damn. You could use some eyebrows. This beach kind of reminds me of Kingdom Hearts, you know?
The people who died in the two void outs were there. What happened? What's going on?
He got resuscitated.
I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me! Where are you going? Wait!
So that's why he's obsessed with returning.
Don't leave without me! No! Don't go! Please, don't go!
Imagine that you and your family are going to Afterlife together, and suddenly you get dragged out,
to life by the defibrillator.
being unable to go with them.
Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family. It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart. But it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Heartman. Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though. Even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam? Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a Preparome station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story One that goes back to the very beginning. One that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here.
You do remember that the dinosaurs still died down, right?
The present and aids us
I don't think they're gonna help us all that much.
She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up. I'm putting you on mute.
Oh, he's gonna die.
I began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside.
He's gonna
the
die.
city. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape.
You're gonna die if you don't unmute your little thingy there, Heartman.
But a knot is still a knot.
But when is a knot not a knot?
Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Amelie. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
Huh. This apartment is prepared for when he decides to ignore. You see how the floor inflated to let him fall?
Don't worry about him, Sam.
Nice.
The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you.
Sam, you're evil. He gave me the heart. He gave me the likes back. Waka 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 waka.
Sam, I've heard it. You can grab the order at a delivery terminal.
Okay, that was a very funny way to finish the cutscene.
Our ultimate objective in this region is to build a replacement for a way station that was lost to the tar. The first step is to put a shelter with our scientists on the chiral network. Now, we don't know the first thing about Amelie's status or what Higgs is up to. And that's a concern for us as much as you.
Tell me about it.
We won't know more until we get to Edge Knot City. And that means connecting this region first. You should start with the geologist and the paleontologist. The latter's holding something for the Evo Devil biologist, so I recommend you save her for last. That way, you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go.
Okay.
Once all three are on the grid, come back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that lost way station.
Okay, so I guess we're going to the geologist first then. I think I'm probably gonna go only to the geologist, I don't know, depending on how far it is. Okay, so how far is that exactly? Can I bring everything? I think I can. Let's try. Yeah.
A geologist of ours has been studying fossils as part of his research into prehistoric extinction events. He's been out there conducting excavations for a while now and has begun to suffer the effects of chiral contamination. No doubt the result of excessive exposure to chiralium during the dig. Until the site is properly decontaminated, his work can't proceed. Nor will his health improve.
Okay.
So we need you to bring him some chiralium scrubbing agents.
Huh. So we can't scrub chiralium, eh? Oh, Heartman just woke up.
The stratum the team was investigating dates from the end of the Cretaceous.
He just drops in on the conversation, just like nothing happened.
The reign of the dinosaurs to a close, leaving small mammals to inherit the Earth. It's the most recent of the Big Five, and one of the largest mass extinctions the world has ever seen. In any event, our team found something truly remarkable. Can you guess what it was? A fossil beach.
What?
If that is indeed what it is, then he has made
a fossil beach? The fossil of a beach, or a beach with fossils?
That you deliver those chiralium scrubbing agents as soon as possible.
One more thing, Sam. For this run, you'll be transporting an
Nah, he dies, then he comes back, then he dies, then he comes back, then he dies, then he comes back. That's the whole thing that he explained. He induces cardiac arrest so he can go look for his family, then he wakes up with defibrillator.
Extra careful when handling high-yield explosives. But in case I do, make sure you keep that container in one piece, no matter what.
Ah, gameplay, story, segregation.
Indispensable gear for cold weather operations, especially useful when traversing snow-capped mountains. Sam, I'm sure you haven't forgotten, but you need to be extremely careful with that antimatter bomb, especially when transporting it by a carrier or vehicle. Any irregularities should trigger an alarm. Don't ignore it.
Whoops. I'm slightly overweight. Let me place some things on the ground. Actually, let's recycle some things. Hold on. I won't need this. Let's also recycle this, and this, and this. Let's bring an anti-BT gun though. Okay, now let's see, where am I supposed to go? Over here.
Sam, so Heartman told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life forever. Not only did he lose his family, he very nearly lost himself. For 21 minutes, he was in a state of cardiopulmonary arrest.
Why are we
Under normal
repeating
circumstances,
everything
he would have
now?
died. Therapeutic hypothermia saved his life. But the 21 minutes he spent on the other side had a lasting effect on him. Perhaps due to the shock, his Doom's abilities seem to have increased. And now he takes every opportunity to walk the beach in search of his family.
My apologies, Sam. You came all this way to visit me, yet I neglected to give you a proper farewell. Do be careful out there. As I mentioned before, this region is rich in memories of death and extinction. It should come as no surprise that regions are sighted here more frequently. Perhaps you recall the models in my lab. Their designs were all based on eyewitness accounts. Though I suppose they must have struck you as strange, considering the many times you've come face to face with the real McCoy.
I think it might be easier if I go this way, yeah. It's gonna be funny if Heartman calls me again and then he has to go into cardiac arrest one more time.
That's a big one.
Yeah, this direction.
Good to have you back. Never made it this far without you.
Am I going the right direction? Yes. Oh shit! Shit. Crap. Seriously? Seriously? Is the game over? Really? Wait, so I'm supposed to avoid the flaming BT? I'm not supposed to shoot him? I guess we're avoiding them.
Keep on keeping on.
Sam, so Heartman told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life forever. Not only did he lose his family, he very nearly lost himself. For 21 minutes, he was in a state of cardiopulmonary arrest. Under normal circumstances, he would have died.
I'll try and take the longer route then.
Saved his life. But the 21 minutes he spent on the other side had a lasting effect on him. Perhaps due to the shock, his Doom's abilities seem to have increased. And now he takes every opportunity to walk the beach in search of his family.
My apologies, Sam. You came all this way to visit me, yet I neglected to give you a proper farewell. Do be careful out there. As I mentioned before, this region is rich in memories of death, extinction. It should come as no surprise that VTs are sighted here more frequently. Perhaps you recall the models in my lab. Their designs were all based on eyewitness accounts. Though I suppose they must have struck you as strange, considering the many times you've come face to face with the real McCorn.
The hell was that? Are there avalanches in this game? Am I close? Sorta. Am I close? Quite. Almost.
Keep on keeping on.
There. Found it. Part of the cargo gets down here.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
Damaged, but still here.
Sam Bridges. Oh, thank God for that. I was worried you might not get here in time. But then I've done nothing but worry of late. I've been haunted by those visions you doom sufferers see. That end of day stuff. I put the nightmares down to fatigue. The possibility of chiral contamination never even occurred to me. It's just lucky we caught it before the suicidal stage.
Wait, what?
Dying's not an option. My research is nowhere near complete. It's not just my life you're saving here. It's my life's work. I started to wonder if I'd ever see these meds. I guess you really are good at what you do, huh?
I have to be.
Thank you.
Alright, Tibor. I'm just about wrapping up myself. I'm only gonna deliver the bomb I'm carrying and I'm gonna be ending for tonight. Glad that you stayed around this long, man. Awesome. If I don't see you in the weekend, have a great weekend.
Oh,
See ya.
Yes. Right then. If you do the honors.
Magical USB drive activate! Jesus.
And just like that, I'm part of the UC
dossier with access to a treasure trove of historical research materials. Studying this fossil beach should be a good deal easier now. Assuming I can prove once for all that that's what it is. Honestly, though, I'm just excited I can finally share these findings with everyone. Can you believe I found chiral deposits in strata dating back 65.5 million years?
Nerd.
Evidence of an ancient death stranding.
Chiral matter has existed on Earth since long before the dawn of man. This stratum is proof of that. Look at this, Sam. Do you see that black fissure there? We believe this is the source of the chiralium readings. In the distant past, earthquakes cause frictional melting along fault lines.
He's gonna get cut off by the heart meter.
We call these layers fossil earthquakes. Extending the principle, our fissure here is what one might term a fossil beach. The presence of chiralium in this of all strata cannot be a mere coincidence. It strongly suggests that beaches must have appeared during the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. And not just then. The chiral network has recovered data suggesting that similar fossil beaches were discovered in strata corresponding to other extinction events too. That would seem to indicate the Big Five and all other major extinctions were accompanied by the appearance of beaches. In expanding the chiral network, you've helped us glimpse a pattern in these scattered points of data. You've furthered our individual research projects and ensured that it is only a matter of time before we recover all we have lost and solve every mystery that remains. But this is only the beginning. See this through, Sam, and there's no telling what we might learn.
Good work. New order available. Please access to... Deploying op...
Let's recycle the stuff we cannot carry anymore. And let's get another container repair spray just in case. Go.
Thank you for your contribution.
Now we gotta make our way all the way here. Hold on, let me map it out.
Best of luck.
Let's hope there are no BTs on the straight path.
There we go.
Somebody helpfully built a bridge. Am I going in the right direction? Yeah. There's a climbing rope there, so probably I'm supposed to take it. There are some very loud bikes running by my street right now. Uh-oh. Hold on. I wanna walk to the side. To the side.
Low, keep pace.
Okay, close enough. Let's keep on going down. Glad you're having fun, BB. There it is. That was very tense. Imagine if I dropped just 1 meter, I went boom.
Much appreciated, friend. Thanks to you, we can finally move ahead with the dig. I swear, this place is bad enough without having to worry about getting asphyxiated. Not that I need to tell you. You did it after all, though I can't for the life of me imagine how.
With a lot of difficulty. Patience. Once I would love to get 3 stars. Once.
You can set up the chiral network while I work.
Magical USB drive, do your whatevers. Paleontologist, oxygen mask. Hematic grenade level 2. Nice. What's that over there?
Anyway, as it turns out, Sam Bridges, I have a favor to ask. A local porter was on his way here with something very valuable, but dropped it en route. It's a 200-million-year-old ammonite, which looks,
Ammonite?
says, almost as if it were still alive. He apparently stumbled across it in a boulder field, which had previously been hidden beneath a glacier, but that's not the half of it. The man claims this ammonite has an umbilical cord.
Huh.
An umbilical cord. Color me skeptical, but the specimen merits study, and I wasn't about to leave such delicate work to an amateur. So I asked him to carve out the whole surrounding chunk of rock and bring it here to me. Naturally, I wanted to compare it with contemporary specimens in the vicinity. Which is why I had him excavate a number of those in addition to the one he told me about.
So basically,
what does a dumb fuck go and do?
I'm gonna have to bring you a truckload of rocks.
Which container had the ammonite with the umbilical cord? The cargo was supposedly lost in the area to the southwest, where toxic gases have a tendency to build up. Old Mr. Reliable claims his cargo scanner is broken, and there's no way he can recover the shipment. But you could track it down. To protect you against the fumes, I'll provide you with an oxygen mask. Just to be safe. You can pick it up when you accept the order.
That fossil could represent an epical discovery.
We're getting sidetracked here, aren't we?
An ammonite with an umbilical cord is unheard of. And if it is indeed 200 million years old, it would also correspond with the end Triassic extinction. Another one of the big five. Could the umbilical cord be connected to the beach? We must recover that cargo at all costs. It could provide a vital clue to the mechanisms underpinning the Death Stranding. We're so close. So very, very close to grasping the true nature of the phenomenon.
And very, very close to the end of the game, but apparently we have to keep on making sidetracks along the way.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Yeah, but this is it for me. I'm done for tonight. We'll continue playing this next time. Alright, so thank you guys so much for coming by. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Leave a like, leave a comment, love to reply to comments. Don't forget to come here on Twitch as well. You can watch me live, you can take part on the stream, you can make jokes, you can help me with the game. Usually I need a lot of help. And I will see you next time for more Death Stranding. But until then, bye bye!